Hi everybody, welcome back. I had stated in a previous video that for Christmas this year I was going to do something a little different and use up a Christmas journal that I'd already made. This is said Christmas journal. It is a spiral bound Christmas journal that I made using my cinch machine, some paper and chipboard. I gotta fix the back, it got all messed up when I was trying to show it. But I have some pages in here that I've already kind of used. So like I had done in 2021, I did started with Advent in here. Obviously never finished Advent. My daughter was playing with some stickers, but I loved that. And then I have a couple of memory pieces in here. I did some just playing with Christmas images from magazines. This was a Christmas card from our pastor, and then just some magazines and stuff like that. But I still have a bunch of pages in here. And since I'm only going to do 9 stories this year using these letters that I got from that poster board that spell out Christmas, I figured this would work perfectly. I still have plenty of room in here. I have pocket pages in here, paper, some bags. So this should be plenty for me to use for my 9 stories that I'm going to tell. Let me get this fixed. This is like the Hallmark movies for the year. I've been keeping track of the ones that I've been watching, so I'll put this in there as well. Then I have this vintage bin, wooden bin, that I keep some of my Christmas ephemera in. This is by no means all of it. I have so much in my desk behind me, or in the shelf behind me, that I can use too. But this is just the stuff that I had recently on my desk. So this will go right under my desk, right under here. And it will be ready when I want to use it. I also have this envelope, which is like chock full of magazine images that were Christmas or winter themed. So I can use all of these as well. And then let me share, I'm going to share my prompts with you. These are ones that I came up with. AI kind of was like super helpful. For Christmas, concert would be for C, because my daughter has her first choir concert. Not her first choir, her first Christmas choir concert, because she's in choir this year. So I'm going to do a story about that. Home for the holiday and hot chocolate. We are not traveling for the holiday this year. We will be home. So I just kind of figured that would be kind of the category. Reflection and rejoice. Possibly to reflect on the previous year and all that's happened, something like that. Illumination and imagination. This prompt will be to talk about like the movies that we go see this month, because there are some movies coming up that we're gonna go see, and then whatever crafts that I've made, if I want to, show that in there. S is for serving community. Our small group at church does a serving. Serves our community as a group. So we're going to participate in that. So I will do that. Trimming the tree. We did get a new tree this year. And then obviously we get new ornaments every year. So I kind of talk about the new ornaments we got. Memories. Don't mind me, I spelled it way wrong. Or mail. I have pictures of like Amazon packages in my living room, and it's hysterical. So we'll talk about like all the packages that came in the mail. Advent, my daughter and I both have Advent calendars this year. So I'll talk about that. And then Santa. So my daughter is now 11. She'll be 12 in a couple months. So we don't really go see Santa anymore. But there's a really funny story about something that my husband said about being Daddy Santa. So we'll probably talk about that, and we'll talk about as the last day Santa, like bringing all the gifts and like all the gifts under the tree, that kind of thing. So we'll do that. But then, you know, in between the stories that I tell, if I want to include just something fun, you know, just a fun prompt to play with some Christmas stuff, I can absolutely do that. And still has space. So we're going to use this up this year. I didn't want to start a whole new journal. I didn't want to do all 25 or 30 days because I don't have as many stories as I used to, because my daughter is not so little anymore. And in fact, most of the time she could care less to be, no, I'm just kidding. She does like doing stuff, but most of the time she's like, it's cold, I want to stay in. You know, so we don't do a ton of Christmas activities anymore. But that's okay. That happens, and we're going to pivot and just go with it. So I just thought I would hop on really quickly and share this with you guys so you could see what my plan was. Hopefully it'll give you some ideas for your Christmas memory keeping. And then I will, as I do the prompts, I think I will share with you either a full prompt or a full walkthrough after I've done December, or some of the processes, but we'll see. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I just wanted to hop on and show that to you since I was getting ready to pull up my Christmas stuff. I put my gratitude documented away, and now all the Christmas stuff is out. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. I do my best to reply to every comment. My husband likes to leave me comments, so if you don't see a reply to one, it's probably one that he left me. And then make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I release a new video. And then, you know, let me know if you have any questions or if anything's come up. I hope you have a very fun day and go do something crafty. Bye.